Okay, right back to where we left off. So yeah, we're gonna do get workshop instructions. There we go. Okay, great. And then we'll have a similar one for get workshop finished, which is a terrible name, but it's hard to think of a good one because it's for the finish page. Yep, that's it. Okay, and so what that allows now okay. Yeah, so we're gonna need another type. Type workshop instructions. Workshop finished. There we go. This kind of bothers me that that is how that works. Has embed let's do that. There we go. That looks much better. Okay, great. So now we're handling that case. So if we go home, let's look at the progress. Because this has that first embed. So workshop instructions, boom. So now we know that, and then workshop finished, dun 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 dun. There we go, intro to routing. Yeah, the things are in a funny order in the example workshop. But what if we run this against what the? That was interesting. So if we run this against the real workshop, then, oh, right, that makes sense. And okay, so we do have some that are type unknown, which should not be the case. So we've got something messed up. But while we've got that, let's continue with this to add something to the admin page. Let's see. Well, we're loading all the progress in the root, so we can just get that in our UI here. No. Yeah, so let's see. I'm going to import, let's see, let's export a function called use epic progress. And this will use use route loader data type of loader from root. Call this root loader. root. Okay. And then in our admin UI here, this is going to be progress. Isn't there like a text bold or something? What is it? Strong. Font. Bold. There we go. Okay, so then we'll have UL. Probably similar to this. Hmm. Hmm. That is interesting. That it manages to find the right thing everywhere except here. So I think what I need is, we need the section, epic section. Yep. Oops. also need the workshop slug. That's not a status. Status would be completed. And we've got something similar here. Maybe I should just do colors. Okay, so there we go. You know what? I think I want to wrap the whole thing in a link. I'm kind of in a mess now, aren't I? Actually, that works. want one. So if they're both unknown, then 0. If A type is unknown, then 1. If B type is unknown, then -1. Otherwise, 0. Yep, that is the way to sort for unknowns to show up first. Okay, so then we've got unknown. Okay, there we go. So then we've got our status, we've got this, and if it's unknown, and we stick that there. And then we have an icon, name, external link. And then if it's known, or if it's any of these others, then I want to link this. Name wrapper, progress type is unknown. X. Then yeah, but I want to have it have the right props too, so just call it name or label. So if it's unknown, then this will just be a span. No. Label will be this. And then we'll say, if it's unknown, say unknown. Okay, there we go. If it's instructions, man, that's not gonna work either. Dang it, it's kind of annoying. All right, we're just gonna go super expressive then. Okay, progress dot type is instructions. Workshop, yeah, workshop instructions. And be slash. Otherwise, progress type workshop finished. Let's that format. Otherwise, otherwise, progress type is instructions. Then we'll have progress dot exercise number. Progress dot, and actually that's it. Actually, there we go. Pad to string. Pad start 2. There, good. Otherwise, progress type step there it is. This is going to look really bad. All right, here we go. Sort progress. That will make that nicer. And then link. All right, and we'll make Copilot do this. Switch this to if, or to a switch statement. Thank you. Okay. Let's take a look at what that looks like. There we go. We've got BG stuff. Whoops. Okay, great. So we got a lot that are unknown. We'll deal with that. Get rid of those nulls. And we got object on that slug. Because that slug is not what I thought it was. I think it's actually kind of a funny thing. Wait a second. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. That workshop slug. Whoops. Come on, take me to where it is. Yep, it's async. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, good. So then we got our sorting wrong. Did exact opposite of what I wanted. Easy enough. Get our unknowns first. Okay. I think I want an icon instead of unknown. That doesn't look good at all. Why does, what? That is very confusing to me. We don't have a stop, I guess. What? Oh, yeah, that's right, because I manually keep this up to date, which is stupid, but it is what it is. Well, there is a stop. So I'm confused now why that looks the way it does. What happens if I try to do this? I guess that's exactly what it looks like, isn't it? It just is a square or something. I don't know. All right, let's try something else then. Let's just use close. Use and abuse. Okay. And the question is, why does that look so funny? Why is that display block? Tailwind? Nah. we don't need the colon. Okay, and I'm kind of thinking maybe this should go yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think let's put this over here. Kind of don't think the date is all that useful. We'll leave it for now. Okay, so let's see. Let's figure out why these ones are unknown. How are we missing intro to styling, for example? Because if I go to 01, I have intro to styling right here. It's kind of interesting that this is doing the embed though. Maybe it's a caching issue. Yeah, kind of confused by that. That's annoying. Okay. There we go. Okay, now that'll be happy. Alrighty, so coming back to our Epic API, why is this not giving me the progress that I desire? Hold on a second. Yeah, so that one's good. It's this intro to styling that we're not finding in here anywhere. It's right here. So it definitely should be one of the steps. In fact, actually, it should be instructions. If the epic lesson slug is that, then console log exercise instruction video embeds and console log progress is. Okay, so it's still undefined. Here it looks like yeah, that is interesting. That probably is a caching issue, actually. So if I remove, let's try this again. Now it's going to take a second because it's not cached, but when it's done, yay! And now if I go to admin, we still are missing some, but we found others. Man, we are not doing hot. What is going on? Here, actually, let's improve this label a little bit. Can I do a gap on a UL these days? No, gotta flex it. Okay. Okay, so let's look for this. Whoops. Yeah, definitely have that. And this should go down into a step. And actually, you know what? Let's find one that's a little bit closer to the beginning. Yeah, we've got one of those too. So it ends up being unknown. And all of these are undefined. That is a problem. Huh. This could be another caching issue, I suppose. I don't think it is, but let's try this. There we go. All right, good. We got them all. Okay, awesome. So we're, yeah, it would be good to come up with a way to say, click here to blow away your cache. But okay, there we go. We got that in a good place now. So that's awesome. And we can proceed. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not sure about on here. Yeah, we do mark these as complete. And also breaks, we mark as complete. I think we'll keep that. What's interesting here is we don't have anything there, nothing there, and then mark is complete. Okay. So here's what I want to do. Then I want to yeah, where's our progress? Epic progress. Use progress, epic progress for slug. Lesson slug string, and then okay, so for this, we want to return just true, false, or null if there is no progress. Use has completed for slug. There we go. If there's not progress, or progress.length if there's no progress items in there. Okay, great. So then we're going to say progress.find Okay, sorry, I just noticed something. Okay. So then here in the UI, we can say, and this, we need to get the slug. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. How do we get the slug? We get the slug from the Epic API. Oh no, the progress is going to have the type. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get this out then. Well, export type progress equals awaited Oh, export function use has completed for type. Yeah, I think we just want workshop instructions, or I'm going to do all this because what? No, I don't want to pick. I want to satisfies, I guess. Well, I guess you can't do that. What if we wrap it? Oops. No. I just want to type workshop type. How does that? I want to say it has to be one of those things. That's not going to do it. Why is that not working? I don't know how to use satisfies, apparently. I think satisfies can't apply to types. Okay, so how do I get the turn this into a type that has workshop instructions, workshop finished by deriving from progress type? That didn't, what? There. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That is not correct. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's try ChatGPT. Extract, that's what I want. There we go. I just want to make sure that if I change it on the progress type, I get that updated, or I get a warning here. There we go. Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. You're great. Okay, there we go. So then on, what is this complaining about? We don't need that anymore, yes. Great. So on here, we can say is complete, use progress, or what is it called? Has completed for type. Instructions, there we go. And And then we're going to have a progress TSX right here. And we're going to move our epic progress stuff into there. Because we're going to make a component for this, or a route. So remix action. And this is going to be complete form data get complete true and lesson slug. Yeah, okay, great. And then we can say update progress. There are some notes up here. Let's get rid of this. All right. All right, so then really? Oh, I guess I already have it. That makes sense. And if this fails, result. So update progress, return success, or status success. All right, so then we have the component remix. Well, let's do function export, and this will be our progress toggle. Lesson slug. Type. That's going to be lesson slug string type. Okay, no, lesson slug is going to be required unless, yeah, just give me a second, Copilot. There we go. So if you give a workshop progress type, you don't have to give a lesson slug, but if it's anything else, you have to give me a lesson slug. There you go. If type is workshop finished or type is workshop instructions, then yeah, we're probably going to get rid of those. Then our let completed equal false. And we say, yeah, nice try. That's not going to work. We're in an if statement that React doesn't like that. Okay, progress, or yeah, progress dot find. Otherwise, see, this is cool. Lesson slug. Now I would expect that to not be allowed. That's interesting. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Oh well, that's fine. So then we're going to say get our fetcher. Let's do that up here. Let's progress fetcher, use fetcher. Nope, that is not what I wanted. And all right, button. Mark as incomplete. And when that happens, we also need to trigger revalidation of progress. Oh, and actually that means I need to have a force fresh option. All right. So it's just the epic progress that we need to do that for. Yeah, okay. And you know what? What the heck? Let's just finish implementing the thing. Wait. Yes, so coming back here, we need to ensure undeployed. And we need the user info. Yeah, I gotta move this over to root. Where is that? Yeah, okay. Why is this awaiting? What does async about this? There's nothing async about this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then account, we can just do require auth info. It doesn't need to do any of this. And we'll have a user here, very similar to our progress. Where is that? Come on, Copilot, you've learned how I do this. Thank you. Okay, so then account can say all right, great. So now we've got our user. And then and this here, let's come back over here, get this working. Auth info. If not auth info, return. if env Okay, great. And then the progress toggle, if you are not logged in, and return a link to, well, I guess we could just go to login. Maybe we should support redirect too. No. Let's do this. Yeah, require auth info will handle the redirect to for us already because we passed the request. There we go. Yep, that'll work. And we don't need the optional user. Okay, and then finally over here, we don't have to do that. Instead, we need to put this at the bottom of the MDX, probably. Yeah. See the type. Yeah. Oh, okay. So if I say type is instructions, it's still not happy. But if I say the type is workshop instructions, then it should be happy, but it's not. That's why things are funny. Oh, that's what it is. Optional. Boom. So now, if I say lesson slug, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but that's whatever. Okay, so now we should not have to use this at all, which would be nice, and we shouldn't have to use this at all, which is also very nice. Okay. Mark is incomplete. Let's make this a very obvious button. Oh, variant. That is very interesting. Why is it doing that? Oh, because it's, I know why. These buttons do funny things when they're inside of this prose stuff. Yeah, I think we want div around all this. If I do that, that messes things up big time. Yeah. But then I move this in here, and now I can move that in there. Actually, there we go. There we go. That will be what we need. Kablooey. Oh, right. This needs to have an action at progress. Mark is incomplete. And did it work? I don't know. Okay, I don't know what happened just there, but okay. Let's do this. Progress fetcher dot form data get complete. Here, let's do this. All right, so now look at our network traffic. Kaboom. "404 not found." Okay, well, I can deal with that. Make sure those URLs are the same. Yep. And then we have a post. an HTTP URL. That would be nice. Okay, let's see. Where is, I should have like written down all of his instructions. Oh wait, there it is. All right, where's the progress stuff? He said there's a get and post to API progress. And that's what I see here. API progress, get, post. Otherwise it just sends at 200, which is kind of funny. Here we go. Probably that is where we're landing. Okay. So my guess is the lesson slug is not quite right. Lesson slug. That's coming from, oh, right, that makes sense. Okay, so we need to find the progress actually, not just the completed app. Progress or null. Progress item. Okay, this is complaining because we were JSONifying. Where's the JSONify? Darn, this stupid. Yeah, why is that not working? If I say, okay, well, let's go back. Serialize from, that goes into JSONify, which comes from Typefest. Why is that not auto-completing for me? Probably because I don't have Typefest installed. That's still not happy. Okay, forget that. This will be much easier. be undefined. What if we do this? There we go. What if I don't do this? Yeah. I want to be able to say There we go. Oops. Ah. Okay. Boy, that is kind of nuts, but okay. Great. So now the lesson slug can come from the progress item. Lesson slug. If we can't find the progress item, then we shouldn't even submit. So all right, here we go. Let's try that now. Kablooey. All right, well, that's different. So it also crashed the server. We got the lesson slug. Complete is false. Yeah, I'm not sure what it could have done that. Huh. Well, that's, yeah, that's interesting. I think I might know what's going on. That shouldn't be it at all, but maybe. Okay, that was interesting. We got the optimistic state, and then it reverted. So it didn't blow up. So that's good at least. I'm not sure what is happening here. Well, so we get done. So are we ending up in here? Where's that progress? It's going to give me back an error. Progress. That preview error 404 not found. Okay, well, bummer. Let's look at lesson, slug, and complete. So if I'm on here, now that's interesting. I thought this was completed. So did it work maybe? Okay, clear all this. I mark this as complete. And it doesn't work. Oh, okay, so maybe there's a bug. If I come over here and I say, mark this as complete. And it also doesn't work. Oh, that's weird. Well, okay, so cannot look at it. Don't you look at me when I'm doing this. That's annoying. Yeah, that's TRPC stuff going on there, so can't really do too much with that. This is a GET request anyway. That's not the request that was made. Here's the post. Oh, that's Google. Huh, weird. Okay, let's try this again. Progress toggle, batch, do. All right, so I sent a lesson slug and that's all. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Intro to Full Stack Foundations Workshop. Can I select that? Come on. Really? Okay, fine. I want to copy this. Okay, good. Just want to make sure that, yep, it is exactly the same. Okay, so then if I mark it as complete, that's interesting. Oh, so this is just a toggle. Yeah, progress toggle. So it's going to just switch whatever the state is. That is fine. Okay, I'm glad that we're not doing it that way here. It makes optimistic UI harder. So what is the dealio then? The problem with doing fetch requests on the server side is there aren't really great tools for inspecting the request response stuff here. Huh. I'm definitely able to get into the get method post. I'm making a post. My authorization is there. I don't really specify a content type, but they don't care about a content type anyway. Oh, rec body lesson string slug. So maybe the content type does matter and I'm giving it the wrong one. I just don't know what kind of request body it's expecting. Let's try something different. Body URL search params stringify. No. New URL search params. Or yeah. Let's try that, see what that does. Kablooey. Yeah, the response JSON. They're sending me back JSON, I thought. Yeah, right there. Sends JSON there. Says nothing, nothing. Oh, yeah, it won't be JSON if it's a delete. It just sends nothing. So we don't need to do that at all. Actually, it doesn't matter. I think it worked. So it should say mark is complete now. No? Something is messed up. Dang. I think it's going to give me a 404 again. That's what's going on. Yep, not found. Why? In any case, the 404 should only happen in a post if there's a user. Wait. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, if body remove. Okay, let's go to one where we're not removing. Oh, well, hold on a second. Oh, I think I know why, because this is not complete, but I think it is because it's cached. And so we need to reduce our level of caching probably, because we're going to get a 404. And the reason we're getting a 404 is we're looking for lesson progress when we're trying to remove it, but there is no lesson progress yet. It's already been marked as incomplete. It's been deleted. Or as not, yeah. Okay, so caching is our problem. Let's back out of this. Yeah, okay. Not sure how we ended up calling that. If it's a status 200, then we should be good. But in any case, our epic progress needs to, that caching needs to be just less serious. Oh, we didn't specify anything, so it's going to cache forever. Just 10 seconds is enough. We can take it. But I do want stale order validate. To make it super duper fast. Okay, so we gotta delete that cache, go fresh, and this should say mark as complete, but it does not. So that is concerning because it is incomplete. Yeah, so let's figure out where that cache is. Yeah, good luck. Dang it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. So, cache is gone. Mark is complete. Boom. Now we're talking. I say mark is incomplete, or mark is complete, and it finishes successfully. Awesome. So, the danger comes in, yeah, okay, so what we need to do then is force fresh, whether we're successful or not. Force progress to be fresh, whether or not we're successful. Okay, yep, and that will solve for that problem. Okay, cool. Come over here, refresh. Yep, we are totally complete. Check this out. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. And it should be complete. It is. If I go bam, 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 should be incomplete. That's actually pretty cool that that updates in real time. Mine does not, and I do not plan to support that. But yeah, that's neat. I need to figure out why this shadow hides behind stuff. It's really annoying that it does that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. Okay, cool. So then we just need to make it like look nice. Okay, let's go to yeah, progress, toggle, let's go to finished. And we're gonna do, oh, you know what, article. We put that around the whole thing, but you know what? I think it does make more sense to put it around this part. Article. I think it's the scrollable area that probably should be the article. Yeah, this one's just a little different layout, so that's fine. Yeah, this is where we want the prose. And where's the prose, other prose things, just those two. And this is a type, workshop finished. Cool, so then if we come to here, how did that happen? Oh, it's inside the div. That explains that. we go. Dun, 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 dun. Mark is complete. And it's complete. Mark is incomplete. It is incomplete. Super duper. Okay, and now let's go to this one. This is the exercise number route MDX. Gonna put a thing around this div, and this has got the prose nonsense. Can't remember what the scroll point 6 is thing, but we'll keep that up here. Progress toggle. Okay, so this one is going to have a lesson slug, and that lesson slug is going to be for the progress at, oh, you know what? Even better than a lesson slug is, no lesson slug here. Nope, nope, nope. This will be exercise number. And that only applies if the type exercise progress type this would be instructions. What? That is interesting. Or finished, I think. Yep. And then type. This is a step progress type. I think actually that's the only type left. Oh, right, and then unknown. Yeah, so there we go. And this would be step number. And it's complaining because we're missing some stuff here. These should both be never. Okay, there we go. So if it's one of those, otherwise, if the type is instructions are finished, and in this case, the type needs to be the type, and exercise number needs to be the exercise number, and the step number needs to be step number. Cool. All right, that makes this so much easier. So then I can just say the type here is instructions, and the exercise number is data.exercise number. Bam! Sick! So I can come down here. Mark is incomplete. I've no longer completed this. And now I have. And now I haven't. And now I have. And if I open this up, I have. Boom. Mine server renders. Yeah, now we're talking. But there's updates like in real time. So that's also awesome. Sweet. That is so great. Okay, great. And then if we go to finished, and we do the same song and dance. And divify this guy. And perosify that divified thing. Then we go to there. Boom, there it is. Mark is complete. And if I open this up, it is complete. Solid. Well, we're going to make a toggle later and make it look nice and all that, but yeah, this looks great. Okay, super cool. And then the last one, step number type, this is where we're at, MDX. Do the same rigmarole here. So fragmentify, and then divify, and then perosify, and then prophesy. No, just kidding. Type, step, exercise number. Yep, sure. Boom. How's that? Now we're talking. So then I can come into one of these, and boom, there it is. Mark as incomplete. Let's go over to one that I have not finished. Mark is complete. Dun, 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 dun. We can come over here, and it should be complete. Oh, when we get to the solution. Yes, we only want to show this on the solution page. So, let's see, data.type solution. There we go. Then we go over here. Boom, there it is. Mark is incomplete. And then if we come over to this, now it is incomplete. If I hit this and then refresh here, we're in trouble because it is complete. There, and now it updates after a couple seconds. So this is where we need to decide how important is this caching. Well, it's kind of important because I want a server render and I don't want it to take forever. So, but I absolutely will get reports from people saying, hey, I marked it as complete, and then I went over there and marked it as complete, and then it was not complete. And I'm just bothered by that. So that's interesting. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So if I hit this, we got our timing right here. Getting a bunch of stuff from the cache and all that. That's really, really fast. This loader took a little while. We're at, yeah, couple, 30 milliseconds or whatever. If I turn off caching, here, let's get rid of this. On progress, I say nope. Our time to live. Let's see. Or yeah, don't even have to turn off caching if we just delete the cache. RM. Okay, so now what took altogether 47 milliseconds now takes 475. And that may not feel like a lot, except that every time you mark anything as completed or need to revalidate, any action you take is going to revalidate data, and that's going to take a half second. Nope, no thanks. I much prefer 56 milliseconds. So here's what we're going to do. The time to live is going to be very short. And yeah. There we go. 2 seconds. I hate this comment. Copilot put it there. Those kinds of comments have a tendency to lie. Kind of thinking we should just throw an error. I think the reason we don't is because I want the page to load even if you're offline or something. And I think actually the way I've got it right now, well, I can't be offline, rats, because I'm live streaming right now. But I think the epic progress stuff, this throw is going to cause a problem. So instead, we're going to console error. And then return that, but we're going to take our context. And Copilot, you got this one, come on. Context dot, thank you. Okay, awesome. Now, there's something. Where is it? There we go. I noticed it's not capitalizing, things like that. So I got something wrong. Oh, I knew that. Oh, whoops. That should fix that. Ta-da! That looks much better. All lower case words. npm and get SSH. Those should be lowercase probably. CLI, CLI, CLI. They really want me to do CLI. Yeah, probably CLI actually. Whoops. Oh, actually, we can get that same behavior here. There we go. What else you got for me, nope, that's not going to be it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. I'm sure we'll find more. Oh, yeah. Node.js. No, that one's fine. There was something, I can't remember. There was something that looked kind of funny. Okay, great. Well, so let's, here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go to, I want to stick another thing right there that says pick up where you left off. Yes, that is what we're gonna do. Yeah, don't need that anymore. Actually, we don't need this at all anymore. Because now I can say where's that auth info? Yeah. Okay, great. So then we're going to have a link to one then icon name arrow right. I forgot. Can icon have children? No, I really need to bring in over Epic Stack stuff over here because there's some really nice things. Okay, so well, yeah, we want that when the menu is opened. Is menu opened? Next exercise. Or next step. Next lesson. Okay, there we go. And there it is. We need this to be also same conditions apply here actually. There we go. Okay, cool. So then we just need to determine data next exercise route. And actually, data next exercise route. And then we come up to our loader. And we got to determine the next exercise route. So let's get progress. Yep. Trying to think if, and since we already have this in the UI, let's do this differently. Oh, but no, we have enough info. All right. Use next exercise route, and that's going to go in our progress. Okay, so then we just need to make sure it's sorted properly. We get it from the API, but that's not necessarily going to be the proper order. So, let's see, workshop instructions. Yeah. I'm going to be leaving soon. If that's not been completed, then that's the one. And then we're going to find the, yeah, just need to sort them. Okay, sort rules. One. The first of the, well, we're going to sort it by workshop instructions. Then workshop finished would be last. Yeah, instructions. Or could be then exercise number. Then instructions. Step number. And finished. Yes. All right, so sorted progress. Yeah, you got that. Thank you, Copilot. Okay, sheesh. A.type is instructions, or A.type is step Sheesh. This is tough. If a dot type instructions, I should give them a score. Okay, so score progress. If I change this to then that's not going to be a problem. Okay. So you get a if your type oh, I see. Okay, so now that we've got them sorted, then oh, okay. Now we need to find the first where they completed at. Is not defined. Okay. Oh, right, and then let's call this next, yeah, exercise, right? Yeah, sure. Next progress. If not next progress, then return null. Otherwise, return okay, yeah. If next progress dot type is unknown, return null. If next progress type workshop instructions, return slash if next progress type is finished, and oops, finished. And it's not slash exercises. Okay, and what are you complaining about? Oh. Okay, let's see. So this is saying this isn't done. Mark is complete. This isn't done. Mark is complete. Oh snap. And that skipped. Oh, that is so sick. It totally works. So this one is done. If I mark it as incomplete, now it's going to take me back to the problem. Oh, snap. Here, and actually, let's also, if I add problem here, then that will make it so that we can do prefetching. So because you can't really prefetch something that's redirected. That is so sick. Mark it as complete and then move on. That is awesome. So now I can go here and be like, okay, where did I leave off? Boom, asset imports. Awesome. Okay. Feature support. Progress. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Got to do a quick loom. That is not the, there we go. What's up, folks? Okay, so I got progress working. The best way to do this is to not use the example app that's part of, so, okay, let me just demo it for you. Vojta, if you could add some sparkle to make it look nice, that would be great. So that is what I'm sharing this loom for. If you could do that, that would be awesome. And thank you. Okay, so in the KCD shop, the best way to do this is to not use the example app that's part of the repo because it just doesn't have the full workshop. And so what you do is you download one of the workshops. Probably the first one is what I've been testing it with. And you set the KCD shop _context _CWD and then point that to wherever that workshop is. And then npm run dev. And that will run the dev pointed to that repo. Okay, great. So with that, now I can go here, full stack foundations, and I added a couple of interesting things. So here, if you're logged in and we have progress for you, then you can click this, and it will take you to the next exercise that you're up to. So I think it looks pretty good, but if you want to like add some animation there or something like similar to these, that would be cool. As far as where the mark is complete or whatever is, it's right at the end of the solution. I don't feel super strongly about that position. I certainly don't like the button, but clicking that will change it to mark as incomplete, and it does in fact work. So you refresh and there it is. And it has optimistic UI too, so you can go back and forth like crazy. You don't have to worry about waiting, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, and then of course this will also update as well, take you to the next one, which of course should just be the very next one, next lesson. But yeah, so that is how it works visually. It is possible, this would be a mistake, but it's definitely possible that a user could have a repo that doesn't have all of the videos. And so there are some videos on EpicWeb.dev that are not represented in the workshop. And so they could get confused in wondering why the workshop app they have locally says, hey, they've finished all of their exercises, but the workshop or the EpicWeb.dev won't let them have the certificate because they're missing some. And so I would like to figure out a good way to design for this. Maybe this could point to some page that says here are all of the ones that are missing or something, because this could definitely happen. Like somebody clones the repo and then later I add another lesson. They don't have that lesson anymore. So we do want to think about this and give it a nice design. For right now, for our use, we can go to the admin page, and in here the blue ones are completed and the gold ones are not. This will take you to EpicWeb.dev, to that particular lesson. And then if there are any that are missing, then those will show up in here. So let me give you an example of something like that. So if I go to our routing, go to start learning, and right here. If I open this one up and we comment this out, then boom, that's not there. We come over here and now that is missing from the repo. So we need to have, make sure we add an exercise that has that video in it. So that's how that all works. It all comes down to the slugs that are here. So that slug is the distinguishing characteristic of all this stuff. Needs to be globally unique. Okay, so as far as like where all of this stuff is, we're going to be working. Oh, I'm in the full stack foundation, so we're right over here. Yeah, so the progress toggle thing is inside of packages workshop app routes progress TSX. And right here is where the component is. We're using remix fetcher. We include the data in the form, and yeah, and then we just are using a button. Feel free to use whatever. We've got the optimistic complete that you can use to determine whether it should be toggled on or off or whatever. And then all of the API stuff is happening in Epic API. You should know that we are caching some stuff. And so if you check something as completed and then you go over to EpicWeb.dev and you swap it back and then you come back and you hit refresh and it's not the correct value, that's because it's cached. And it's only cached for a short while, but it is going to be cached. So what it's cached as is it's only cached for 2 seconds, but then it will pretty much only update in the background thereafter. And so you'll have to refresh twice if you ever change it on the EpicWeb.dev site, which people hopefully won't be doing, but if they do, they will potentially experience this. The reason that we're caching it at all is because if you don't, then the page load takes like 500 milliseconds, depending on internet speed. It could take even longer. And so by caching it, we don't have that problem. The page load speed is like less than 100 milliseconds. There's actually a lot of caching going on in this workshop app. Let me think. There is, the progress is probably the biggest thing that's involved here. And then also the layout here, that's where I'm rendering that arrow. I think you're familiar with this part of the code base as well. Yeah, I think it would be useful. I think I mentioned this, I can't remember. If we do have an unknown progress item, then it would be useful to have this direct the user to a page like that. Also, probably useful for you to know as well is that there are various different types of progresses. So we can have progress that is unknown. We don't know which exercise or video embed it's associated to. We have workshop instructions. So that is for this page. And so workshop instructions, and the workshop finished. That's for this workshop feedback page here. So that is what that is. And then instructions, that is for an exercise instructions page. And then there's the finished page right here. That's the breaks. And then the step is what I call steps. Each one of these is a step. Those exercise steps are how that works. And oh yeah, for updating the progress, that is called here. But that's coming through this action right here. So all of the functionality works. I could just, I also do have this use next exercise route. So pretty sure this logic is sound. I sort all of the progresses and then I pick the first one that is not completed. So I'm pretty sure that is working. So yeah, anything that you can do to prettyify this to make the experience better is definitely welcome. And yeah, hopefully that is everything that you need for that. Thank you. See ya. Okay. Now I've got, oh yeah, I forgot I'm still streaming. I gotta go. See ya. Goodbye.